Hey, what's up, guys? And what's up, Sussex Squad? How's y'all doing today? Y'all sit down, listen. I know I missed a day, but there's so much afoot. What is that? I know you guys have seen the bruises, or what looks like bruises, around William's neck. I know what you're saying, but isn't this bruises that came up the same time that Pippa's ex-boyfriend, the lady of Kent, of race, the racist lady of Kent, Michael Kent's son, actually passed away from mysterious circumstances? Well, y'all, let me give you the update, okay? I know you guys already know. The circumstances aren't so mysterious. They said it was for traumatic head injury. The bruises on William's neck. You guys, things have ratcheted up a couple of notches. Let's just get to it. Everybody's talking about the bruises on William's neck. What about the goggle tan lines on his face? Yes, goggle tan lines. For anybody that's ever been skiing, you know what I am talking about. Zoom in. He has sunburn that you get from being on the slopes and wearing goggles all the time when your sunscreen starts to fade away. It looks as if William has been on a ski vacation recently. Now there's more. Do you know this death that they were coming in front of us saying, oh, no, you don't understand. William has nothing to do with this. William has nothing at all to do with this. Well, guess what? They are now investigating the death because even though he died of truly severe traumatic head injuries, they still don't have an actual cause. It has not been deemed to be a self-deletion. They are looking into the cause of the death. Is this why they are all screaming up and down, William had nothing to do with this? Not at all. Y'all, let's get into this. This is breaking. Breaking news. Thomas Kingston, the son-in-law of Prince Michael of Kent and his racist mom, probably the whole family's racist, Pippa's ex-boyfriend. They was going, listen, let me say one thing about Pippa and Kate. They were going to find their way into the royal family one way or the other. Ooh. He has passed away from a traumatic head wound, reports Sky News. You'll recall the royal reporter said Prince William's sudden absence from the King Constantine memorial service had nothing to do with this. If you guys don't know, William pulled out of King Constantine, his beloved godfather who he was close to, his memorial service that he was supposed to give a talk at, right? He was supposed to do a reading 45 minutes before the reading. Before you say, no, he was traumatized. The parents of the deceased, the family of the deceased was at that funeral, the King Constantine. But anyway, if you guys don't believe me, let's listen and hear it for yourself. Hold on.
Breaking news for you now. Thomas Kingston, the husband of Prince and Princess Michael of Kent's daughter, Lady Gabriella Kingston, died from a traumatic head wound, and a gun was found near his body. An inquest opening at Gloucestershire Coroner's Court has just heard. Breaking news there that Thomas Kingston died from a traumatic head wound, and a Coroner's Court has heard that a gun was found near the body. We'll bring you more on that as we get developments.
Now, interestingly enough, and we have to get into this, they never said it was a blank shot wound to the head, did they? They just said it was very traumatic and there was a weapon found close to it. And that's all. But hold on, we need to get into this some more, okay? Gloucester's Coroner's Court is investigating the passing of Tom Kingston. Now, Prince William, who was known to be partying with him on the day of his death. There are people that said that William was partying with him on the day of his death. Showed up in public a couple of days later with bruises on his neck and looking disheveled. Now, I would like to say two things. William always looks disheveled to me, right? Lately, he looks like he's been sipping on the whiskey, sipping on the gin, giving a little rum, a couple of gin and tonics. That's just the way he's been looking to me lately, which is to say, William has been looking rough. However, those bruises on the neck, yeah, that's something else. But again, these ski goggle tans, If Kate is so ill and he says that he cannot work because Kate cannot come to the phone, basically, Kate can't come to the phone, but can I take a message? He's literally saying that Kate can't do anything. Where'd those bruises come from? Where did those tan lines from a ski holiday come from? And why are they investigating? William was there the day of, but yet the royal press was telling us William had nothing to do with it. Let's get into this because I want to actually hear what your theories are at the bottom. And before you guys say, not y'all, stop it, give them privacy. No, no, because here's the thing. We're not asking for Kate's medical history. We're not even asking for what's wrong with Kate. At this point, it doesn't even matter. We are asking one simple question. Where is Kate? Kate and William are known to love to trot their kids out for sympathy. Every single time they're in a mess up, there is somehow, you see George looking scared. He still hasn't gotten used to the media. He's too young. Charlotte, she's keeping a stiff upper lip, probably the spare thing, proving she can do even a better job. And Louis, he's just a baby, right? He doesn't even count in this equation. He's just a baby. The fact that we have not seen one of the kids, we have not seen Kate. The whole world is screaming for her. Her representative, well, we'll talk about that in another video, came out and said the guidance still stands. Then we have Tom Bauer, who admittedly, like a lot of you guys pointed out, is a known liar when it comes to Meghan and Harry. But remember when I said you always have to go to the belly of the beast to find out what they're thinking? Tom Bauer isn't so much a known liar when it comes to Meghan and Harry as he is a PR propaganda spewing machine. I do believe that everything he says is approved by Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace, as we know, wanted to smear Meghan and Harry. Huh? He said everything they wanted them to say. Buckingham Palace now seems to be at war with William, right? There's some type of power struggle going on. We will talk about that in a different video. And now he's saying what needs to be said about Will and Kate. He knows what's going on. It's going to be months, not weeks, and it's going to be a long recovery. So you mean when they said that we were all conspiracy theorists, that we're like, yo, Kate probably won't be back for Trooping of the Color, and she's probably going to be gone until at least November, because William said that his wife was not invited to Earthshot. He will be going solo. And this is exactly after William actually, this is after Kate had been discharged from the hospital. So where does this lead us? Where does it lead us? It leads us in a circle back to those bruises on Will's neck. Now, could it be a struggle? Could it have been a strangling? Do you think William is going American Psycho and spinning out of control? Do you think that he was partying with the deceased? Do you think before he was deceased, not Weekend and Bernie Styles after? Do you think that he was partying with the deceased? Do you think his famous temper that even his mother talked about reared his head? Do you think that he was on Colombian dancing desk? And spun and was living up to his name. One Pint Willie had a little bit too much and spun out of control. Again, the police say the death was not suspicious. However, he had a traumatic head injury. Nobody said that there was a bullet involved. A weapon was found by the body, but there's no link. And now the coroner is opening an investigation. Gloucestershire Coroner's Court is investigating the death of Tom Kingston. Prince William was known to be partying with him on the day of his death, showed up in public a couple of days later with bruises on his neck, looking disheveled, and everybody that is close to Kensington Palace was like, William had nothing to do with it. William had nothing to do with it. William had nothing at all to do that. Again, Prince William refuses to appear in public 1 hour before an engagement. This is from Mad Harry. Thomas Kingston's death is announced along with a palace brief but William is a palace brief, literally a palace brief. This wasn't just casual. The palace gave a briefing that William is not connected to it. William shows up with bruises on his neck and a swollen eye, right? And Kingston is gone from a blank wound. Yeah. Super, super curious. There are also rumors that Kate was having an affair with Thomas Kingston, but we don't know whether to believe that or not. But that said, at this point, anything, and I mean anything, could be true. Now, the police have ruled the passing not suspicious. However, if it's not suspicious, why is the coroner investigating? If it's not suspicious, if the way he passed away was so evident, how can something be not suspicious, but you are investigating how? Are you trying to say it was a OD of sorts? But where's the traumatic head injury? Did he fall? I don't understand. What's the weapon doing there? This is like a game of Clue. Only with lazy third-rate royals that pushed out and that were racist and pushed out the only glamour the royal family had. Again, there it's not suspicious. I repeat to you, it's not suspicious. Again, the one thing that I do find interesting is around that time, don't forget that news article popped up that said that can William ever be charged with a crime? Don't forget the social media loves to toy, and I mean loves to toy with the royal family. Loves to toy with it. What do you guys think of this? I don't know. I don't know. I know that something's wrong. I know that Kensington Palace Kensington Palace and also Camilla, when she was in Kensington Palace with Charles, used so many things to destroy Harry and William. And when William finally came over to her side and said he accepted her as his mother and talked shit about Diana, but let's not forget that after that, William united with those people to literally destroy Harry and Meghan's life. But I think it had more to do with Harry because I think Camilla was always mad that Harry would never bow down to her. You guys, there is so much going on right now. I don't know where to start, but you know I'm going to start digging because those bruises on William's neck, along with the ski goggles that everybody is ignoring. This man has been on vacation while his wife is so seriously ill. Not only could she not work, not only could she not take calls from the bedside, but she cannot even be seen when the whole world is asking, where is she at? I do know one thing, and I have a theory. It's coming in from another place. I'm going to make another video about it. But when people joke about Kate coming with a BBL, and honestly, yes, I doubt Kate would get a BBL. She doesn't even want the curve she has. She's trying to make herself in a stick. I will say this. There is an interesting theory that's, you know what? I'll save it for another video. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of the coroner's investigation and about the fact of the ski goggle tans. If you zoom in, you can see it. William has been skiing on vacation. Let us not forget that this is around the time they either go on their ski vacation or they go to Mozambique. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you later. But don't forget, I'm back. Heavy upload day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.